Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin tonight by taking a look at the COVID-19 numbers. North Dakota is seeing the highest reported number of cases in a single day, with 468 new cases. This is nearly 100 cases above the previous single-day report of 373. Cass County has the most cases reported today with 70. 3 deaths were also reported. The overall death toll is at 167. Today's daily positivity rate is 5.16%. Minnesota is reporting 929 confirmed cases of COVID-19, along with 9 new deaths linked to the illness. Just over 1,900 deaths have been attributed to the disease. Nearly 30,000 missionaries worldwide were called back to their home countries because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now in Fargo, they're finding new ways to continue to serve. Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie has our story.
Missionaries like Emma Schmeichel spend a majority of their lives looking forward to serving in other countries. When the time finally came, the pandemic cut it short.
All of a sudden, we're getting shipped out of the country.
She was going to spend about a year and a half in Brazil.
You prepare for a mission, you arrive in a country like Ghana or somewhere in the Caribbean, and then all of a sudden they say, time out.
Honestly, it was hard. It was hard to get back home.
Missionaries see the opportunities behind these challenges.
I knew that I really wanted to go and finish out strong, and I knew I'd go somewhere in America.
Fargo is home now, but the goal remains the same. Help others and share the gospel.
And we were lucky to get Fargo.
Even on this side of the globe, the pandemic continues to pose challenges.
And our main purpose as missionaries is to uplift people and to bring joy to them, and COVID kind of changed that for us.
Churches were put on lockdown worldwide, leaving fellowship at a standstill. Allison Banhoff says they're having to get creative to reach people, turning to social media. These missionaries may get the chance to finish their mission overseas, but for now they say there are plenty of people who have needs right here in this community. In Fargo, Courtney Lockie, Valley News Live.
To learn more about the church and their mission, download the VNL News app. As the country continues its path toward reopening, the nation's leading infectious disease expert warns the country won't be back to normal until late 2021. President Donald Trump came forward this morning saying numbers are going down and the U.S. is rounding the turn. Dr. Anthony Fauci publicly disputing those claims and issuing a warning.
Getting back to a degree of normality which resembles where we were prior to COVID, it's going to be well into 2021, maybe even towards the end of 2021.
Dr. Fauci says we should not be downplaying the impact of the virus as it's a threat to the people in our country and beyond. Oxford University says trials of a new coronavirus vaccine that it's developing with pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca will resume days after being paused due to a reported side effect in a patient in the UK. The university said in large trials such as this, it's expected that some participants will become unwell, and every case must be carefully evaluated to ensure careful assessment of safety. It said globally, some 18,000 people have received the vaccine as part of the trial. We are finally beginning to dry up outside as the rain makes its way out. First Alert meteorologist Nathan Hopper is here to let us know if we can expect some sunshine to make its way into the region. Nathan?
Yeah, Katie, we had those showers around for much of the morning into the early afternoon, but we are seeing some sunshine make its way from north to south into our neck of the woods this evening. You can see on our Dakota Magic Casino Skycam light winds and some sunshine there shining on the cornfields. Now, this was the spot that had the rain showers not too long ago, but we just now are seeing those skies begin to clear as the rain showers exit from north to south as well. You can see mainly quiet conditions there from Fargo and points north down toward the Hankinson area where we just saw those clear skies, but we do have a few raindrops lingering in the Fergus Falls area up toward Bemidji, but if we, I'll loop this for you and show that those showers are fading fast, so cloudy conditions are expected to hang on there in our southeastern neighborhoods, but at least the rainfall does look to be gradually ending. Here's some radar estimates of how much rainfall has fallen in the past 48 hours. You can see areas near Fargo, just to the south, about 1 inch of estimated rainfall, then areas in Hubbard County, just under an inch, and Detroit Lakes itself, 3/4 inch of estimated rainfall. So, of course, Katie, we have a much drier couple days on the menu coming up, and so we'll break that down in just a couple minutes.
All right, thank you so much, Nathan. One man was arrested after a hit and run in Grand Forks last night. Around 9 p.m., officials were called to the 2700 block of Gateway Drive for a two-vehicle crash. A deputy tried to stop 23-year-old Alan Bear, but he took off. A pit maneuver ended the chase in the 2900 block of Gateway Drive. Traffic was shut down for 30 minutes because of the pursuit. Bear faces several charges, including fleeing, leaving the scene of an accident, and DUI. No one was hurt. In March, the 9/11 Memorial Museum in New York closed due to the pandemic restrictions. On our National Day of Remembrance yesterday, the museum reopened its doors to 9/11 families, and today, public admission resumed. While visitors can come once again and explore the Memorial Museum, they will still have to follow all current coronavirus health and safety guidelines. Tickets are being sold in advance for timed visits to help ensure good social distancing.
We want the younger generation to never forget what had happened, and also to be always on guard, because they live in an unstable environment, so you just never know.
The maximum crowd allowed at any given time will be 25% of previous normal capacity. Temperature checks are also in place. 343 firefighters lost their lives during the September 11th attacks. This afternoon in Mandan, motorcycle clubs from across the state came together to honor firefighters with a ride. All members of the Fire and Iron Station Motorcycle Club are current or retired firefighters. The ride not only honors the fallen in New York City, but helps local fire departments buy new equipment and focus on mental health.
We have to take care of our own. It's all about brotherhood in the fire department. We're all about each other. It's of sorts like being a soldier. We go in as teams and we go in together and we go out together.
Forrest estimates more than 200 motorcycles traveled from Mandan through Morton and Grant counties. He hopes they raise $10,000 to buy oxygen tanks and respirators for area fire departments. The Brothers Keepers Motorcycle Club provided a funeral escort for a North Dakota World War II veteran. Harold Kruger of Culm was honored for his service in the Marine Corps. The World War II veteran fought in the Battle of Okinawa and later went on in missions in New Zealand and Japan. After retiring from the Marine Corps, Kruger served in the Secret Service under President Nixon. There's still time for you to get out and enjoy some of Saturday's Bean Days in Horace. The city had to cut the annual event back to just one day this year because of the global pandemic. Still, it was jam-packed with a morning 5K run, a parade, and a car show. People came out to shop around local vendors and eat and drink while enjoying live music. They'll be wrapping up the night with a softball game and a fireworks show to follow at 9 p.m.
It means the world to the Horace community that we were able to put Bean Days on even through a pandemic.
3 or 4 years we've been coming out here. We like to come out here. It's nice. Nice to get out and enjoy, all of God's beauty and just all of the fun stuff that they have for the kids.
The city says they spaced out the event this year to make sure anyone who comes out feels safe. They also provided free hand sanitizers and masks. Later on Valley News Live at 6, massive wildfires in the western United States continue to burn, impacting the air quality.
And I expect clearing skies in Fargo with temperatures falling into the low 50s there by about midnight tonight. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour in Fargo. Sunset 7:44 p.m. tonight. Also in Grand Forks, expecting warmer temperatures early on, but also cooling eventually into those low 50s. Of course, we'll break down the rest of your weekend forecast next.